This is, I'm just saying, we need to clarify our minds. We as leaders, we as Ugandans, we talk about we want change. We want this. What is it exactly will happen? And we say, yes, this is the change we wanted. Because I can tell you, I was standing here at the doorsteps of Parliament on the 26th of January 1986. I was just there behind Mr. Museveni as he spoke after being sworn in as a new president. And he talked about the Uganda we had fought for. And he said what is happening here is not a mere change of the guards. This is a fundamental change. I'm sure even he himself now, he can't say the same words. He would be so terribly ashamed to call what has happened a fundamental change. So, but we wanted change, but it seems that we had different ideas of what that change was. So, because we have very limited time, I just want to share with you what I think I myself would like to see. The Uganda I would like to see. The change that we are working for. Some people will be on the streets drumming if Museveni leaves office, and they will be right. I will be happy too. But will that departure mean we have arrived? Not necessarily. Getting out is one step. I was here when the first government of UPC was overthrown in 1971. I was here in Kampala. And I witnessed people dancing on top of tanks against and here Liamanyi. Who knew that Obote would go? They were singing here. Even some of the shops still have that name, Ania Liamanyi. Who knew? Just shortly after that, problems began. Started saying, eee. So even they moved out to Ania Liamanyi, they hadn't known that was coming. I was here in 79 when Amin was overthrown, here in the town. And I saw how people who were looting were very happy, carrying sugar. There was no sugar that time, drinking sugar. Somebody would carry a whole bag of sugar on his head because he has not had sugar for a long time. And they thought things had changed. They hadn't. This was, I'm sure, the same thing at independence. At independence, I was not here. I was in my village. I'm sure most of you were not born. But I was there. I was even in school. I attended the band. And there was indeed happiness in the air and expectation. So, what we are fighting for, it means Ugandans have not been clear about. And they will not get to where they are going unless they make their minds very clear. This is what we want to see, and they fight hard until it is seen. So that anything that comes in between without that being demonstrated as seen is not taken as an arrival.
And so, in the mandate you have given us, We are seeking to repair. We are seeking to restore. We are also seeking to rebuild. And we stand tall and proud as organizers of change, defenders of change, guarantors of change. And we should be happy with ourselves. I am also happy to tell you that our history, which is even being made today, defines us as part of the solution for democratic change, not part of the problem. We are proud, congregated National Council that represent part of the solution that Uganda is faced with.
So we started here protesting as Action for Change, FOC. Midway M7 took over FOC. We became For God and My Country. And we are willing to continue changing names because for me the name does not matter. Please, those of you who are sentimental about FDC and you don't imagine yourself doing politics, the circumstances may force you to call yourself a different name. Museveni is Yoweri Museveni Tibuhaburwa. During Luwero he was Kasim. I don't know how many other names he has had. So the obsession, I see it among our colleagues here. And I'm just inviting you. And that serves also to tell you we are in this together. I received many phone calls. People, are you now leaving us? So when I leave you, I go and do what? So we are in this together. That's why even with FDC, you will see Dr. Besigye speaking and trying to unite all the forces that are fighting for freedom. Because even with FDC, it is not enough. So I want to assure you we are in it together. We will work together until our country is rescued. Maybe I should also tell colleagues who are in the media, because they keep asking me now, where are you going next? I am fighting for Uganda, I'm going nowhere.